Did you know that over 70% of people report experiencing a spiritual awakening at some point in their lives, often triggered by significant life events or personal crises? It's a phenomenon that's been gaining more attention in recent years, and for good reason. In today's fast-paced world, where we're constantly bombarded with distractions and stimuli, it's simple to lose touch with our inner selves. But as we navigate the ups and downs of life, many of us begin to feel an inexplicable sense of restlessness, a nagging feeling that there must be more to life than the daily grind. This is the call of spiritual awakening, beckoning us to explore deeper, to question our assumptions, and to seek a more profound connection with ourselves and the world around us. And it's not just a niche interest either. With the growing interest in personal growth and wellness, it's clear that people are hungry for a more meaningful and purpose-driven life. Funny enough, when we begin to sense this calling, we often find ourselves uncertain about its meaning. We might feel a mix of emotions, confusion, fear, excitement, and uncertainty as we try to make sense of this new, unfamiliar terrain. We might start to question our relationships, our careers, and even our sense of identity. It can be a frightening and disorienting experience, akin to finding ourselves adrift in unfamiliar territory. We might feel like we're losing our grip on reality, or that we're somehow broken because we can't seem to shake off this feeling of discontent. We might try to push the feeling away, to distract ourselves with work or entertainment, but deep down, we know that something fundamental is shifting. One of the biggest challenges people face when they start to feel this calling is the sense of disconnection from their current lives. It's like living in a world that's suddenly gone out of focus. Everything looks familiar, but somehow it's not quite right anymore. We may experience a sense of living someone else's life or a lack of purpose or direction. Some may wonder if they've been sleepwalking through life, missing out on something important. It's a lonely and isolating experience too. We might feel like we're the only ones who are going through this, like we're the only ones who are struggling to find our footing. We might start to doubt ourselves, our abilities, and our choices. We might feel like we're not worthy enough, that we're somehow flawed or inadequate. We might start to wonder if we've made a mistake, if we've taken a wrong turn somewhere. It's a heavy burden to carry, this sense of self-doubt and uncertainty. We might start to wonder if we're worthy of love, acceptance, and happiness. We may experience a perpetual state of anxiety, constantly on edge and constantly anticipating the next setback. We might try to talk to our friends and family about what's going on, but they might not understand. They might tell us to snap out of it, to get over ourselves, or to just be content with what we have. But we know that's not it. We know that there's something more, something deeper, something that's calling to us. We might start to feel like we're crazy, like we're losing our minds, like we're somehow defective. We might start to wonder if we're the only ones who are feeling this way, if we're the only ones who are hearing this call. One of the most difficult things about spiritual awakening is the sense of uncertainty that comes with it. We might not know what's happening, or where we're going, or what's waiting for us on the other side. We might feel like we're walking through a dark forest, without a map, without a compass, and without a clear destination. We might feel like we're utterly alone, like we're the only ones who are on this journey. We might start to wonder if we're making a mistake, if we're following a false trail. We might start to feel a sense of unease, discomfort, and restlessness. We might feel like we're stuck, like we're not moving forward, like we're just stuck in neutral. We might feel like we're not being our best. We might begin to question whether we're settling, compromising, or undervaluing ourselves. But here's the thing. This feeling, this calling, this sense of spiritual awakening, it's not something to be feared or suppressed. We should explore, acknowledge, and honor it. It's a sign that we're growing, that we're evolving, that we're becoming more of who we truly are. It's a call to adventure, to exploration, to discovery. One of the most significant signs of spiritual awakening is a heightened sense of intuition. We might start to trust our instincts more, to listen to our guts, and to follow our hearts. We might start to sense that there's more to life than what we can see and touch and measure. We might start to feel a sense of connection to something greater, something more expansive, something more mysterious. We might start to notice changes in our relationships too. We might start to attract people who are more aligned with our values, with our passions, and with our purpose. We might start to release relationships that are no longer serving us, that are holding us back, that are draining our energy. We might start to form deeper, more meaningful connections with others, connections that are based on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. We might start to feel a sense of disconnection from our old lives, from our old selves. We might begin to experience a sense of transcending our current circumstances, as if we're bursting out of our former selves. Some may wonder if they've been sleepwalking through life, missing out on something important. We might start to question our priorities, our values, and our goals. We might start to wonder if we've been living someone else's dream, if we've been chasing someone else's vision. We might start to feel a sense of urgency, restlessness, or discontent. We might start to wonder if we're running out of time or if we're running out of opportunities. We might start to feel a sense of wonder, awe, and mystery. We might start to sense that there's more to life than what we can see and touch and measure. We might start to feel a connection to something greater, something more expansive, something more mysterious. We might start to explore new interests, hobbies, and passions. We might start to feel drawn to spirituality, philosophy, and personal growth. We might start to read books, attend seminars, and talk to gurus. We might start to feel a sense of excitement, curiosity, and adventure. We might start to feel a sense of calm, peace, and clarity. We might start to feel more grounded, more centered, and more focused. We might start to feel a sense of purpose, direction, and meaning. We might start to feel like we're finally living our truth, like we're finally being who we truly are. I remember when I first started to feel this calling. It was like a whisper in my ear, a gentle nudge in my heart. At first, I tried to ignore it, to push it away, to distract myself with work and entertainment. But the feeling persisted, grew stronger, and eventually became impossible to ignore. It was like a dam had burst, and suddenly I was flooded with emotions, with questions, with doubts. It was truly overwhelming. But as I looked back on my life, I realized that this calling had been there all along, waiting to be acknowledged and heard. I started to explore my spirituality, to read books, attend seminars, and talk to gurus. I started to feel drawn to meditation, yoga, and nature. I started to feel a sense of connection to something greater, something more expansive, something more mysterious. And as I looked around, I realized that I wasn't alone, that millions of people were on this journey too. We were all hearing this call, this whisper, this gentle nudge in our hearts. So here's the thing. If you're feeling this calling, if you're hearing this whisper, don't be afraid. Don't try to push it away or distract yourself or ignore it. Embrace it, acknowledge it, and honor it. It's a sign that you're growing, that you're evolving, that you're becoming more of who you truly are. It's a call to adventure, to exploration, to discovery. So, if you're feeling this calling, know that you're not alone. Millions of people are on this journey too. We're all in this together. We're all hearing this call. We're all exploring this new terrain. And if you're feeling lost or scared or uncertain, just remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together, and we're all on this journey of spiritual awakening. So I want to leave you with a question. What's holding you back from answering this call? What's stopping you from exploring this new terrain, from embracing this sense of spiritual awakening? Share your thoughts, your experiences, and your stories in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more, be sure to check out my next video where we'll dive deeper into the signs,